So my background was quite strange. I've 10 years in sales. I'd started in advertising sales, I'd worked in recruitment, I'd worked in car sales, and all of these companies were very, very selfish, and everyone within the companies was selfish. A lot of companies preach about culture, and they say about how important it is to them, and the type of environment that they want to create and breed, but they don't, and it falls by the wayside after a very short period. What I found there is that they're genuinely interested in how people feel about working there. I've seen a staff retention rate with Air that I've never seen in any other company I've ever worked in, and people genuinely seem to want to come in and help each other out.
I can honestly say I love coming to work every day, and to kind of bounce off other people's kind of energy, the way that they go into conversations with people, I love. And I was saying to Sean the other day, I think you've seriously undersold Air to me.
There's a massive team ethos in there, and I think that the transparency of everyone knowing the budgets, where we're up to, what our turnover is as a business. Again, I've never worked in a company that allows their staff to know that information.
I've been very lucky in my time through Air that they've supported me through all my football endeavours. So in the time that I've been there, they supported me through the blind football European Championships in Berlin 2017, and then through the blind football World Cup this year in Madrid in 2018. But I think Air saw something in me in the way that I could use my background in professional and sport and the high pressure that comes from that, as well as some of my sports development work and youth mentoring background, the sort of ability to coach and lead and understand people.
For me and Karen, it's been 18 months, so we kind of feel like a part of the furniture now, but you just started. What's it like for you?
It is amazing. It's lovely to come into work, and sometimes you're sat next to different people, and if you are sat next to somebody else, you pick up on something else. So you pick up on the way that they go into a conversation, or they objection handle, or they get past gatekeepers, and it's lovely to kind of be exposed to all that knowledge that everybody has.
I did have a slight blip with Air, which was nothing to do with the company. I decided that maybe after a long time in sales I wanted to try something else. So I went off for a very short period of time to work in a retail organisation, which wasn't actually sales, and then realised how much I missed sales. And so with cap in hand, I went back to Owen and said, will you have me back? And luckily for me, they said yes. They took me back with open arms, and since then I've progressed, I've been promoted, and thoroughly enjoy my time. And the atmosphere is great, the people are great, and that's why you want to work for a company.
I'd spent probably 15 years just working for myself, and back in direct sales. It's a very niche market business, and I found it very difficult to get another placement in a job. And then just out of the blue, somebody contacted me. They'd seen my CV, and right in the middle of Exeter there was Air Marketing. I had a telephone interview on the Monday, I had an interview on the Wednesday, and I met Owen Richards, and I'm completely aligned with Air and their philosophies. Actually, when I started, I said to Owen, I didn't want to manage people. I was happy just to go 9 to 5, trying to get appointments for people. But having said that, within 3 months, I was promoted to a senior business executive, and now I've been moved up to account manager.
The time that I applied for Air, I was actually thinking of going back to uni. I didn't know what I was going to do, so my options were really open, but just sort of settled really quickly, met some really great people, and then all of a sudden was like, actually I'm quite good at this, and got promoted, I think, very much quickly after my probation period was up. It's been a bit, you get your stressful moments where you're kind of like, can I do this? But I think there's so much support and there's so much love within Air that you never struggle, you're never alone, which is quite nice. I think there's a lot of companies you can work for, you don't particularly get that recognition early on, especially because I'm only 21. A lot of companies would just go, oh, she's baby, like she needs to work here for a good 10 years before you even get a promotion, whereas for me it was kind of, you're good at this, let's give you a go.
I actually enjoy coming into the office. I think really puts a smile on my face. They've got a really interesting mix of people, and they're all a good cultural fit in their own different ways. It's quite good to see everybody working together. But the age group is huge, really. I think nurtures you and gives you that opportunity to really become the best person. And it sounds really cheesy, but I really actually genuinely mean it. I think the little texts that you get, I mean, Marco sent me texts, saying, amazing week, Sarah, well done you. I think that's quite unusual, and I think by giving people that encouragement and that kind of nurturing, but also kind of competitive spirit, I think it is quite a unique thing working at Air. I do think that.
And I think a very good thing that we do at Air is that we celebrate every victory. If it's just a number on the board, it's not just, right, okay, well done. You're not just turning up to get paid, you're turning up to make a difference to your life, to everyone else's life. We haven't got people that come and go. We have the right people here in the right environment, and I think we're here for the long term. Everyone's here to help each other's goals.
I came back to Devon, and that was when sort of applying for jobs I found Air. And actually, I was so pleasantly surprised because every day I came into the office happy and excited for the day. I think being at Air was the sort of thing that consolidated everything I might have learnt from my old place, but it gave it a direction. The support was what I needed as well, like I said, just to tie everything together, to put me in the business development environment, tell me what I was doing. And then after that, I slowly started to realise that this is where I can bring in, this is the stuff I can bring into everybody else, share with everybody else, to help improve, as well as learning off of them as well. So the support was really good.